Hello friends, don't forget to subscribe to this channel TKD Health Tips. So today we are going to discuss about the lead code problem number 856, which is the score of parenthesis. So the problem says like we are given a balanced parenthesis string and we want to return the score of the string. The score of a balanced parenthesis string is based upon the following rule. So this is the rule, like if this is the string in this fashion, then it has a score of 1, and AB has a score of A plus B, where A and B are balanced parenthesis strings. And if we have opening and closing braces and A in between, then it has a score of twice of A, where A is a balanced parenthesis string. So I always try to look into the example I feel better. And if I have input of string as a double as a colon, a double colon, and then as opening brace, closing brace, and then again a double colon, then we get an output of 1 as per this statement. And when we have a string of this, like we have a like a one double quote and then two uh, two opening quotes and then two closing quotes, and then we have a double quote. So then we get an output of 2. So we consider this example of input where we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 observation, the output as 6, because the key observation here, the solution is that the score of basically wherein we have like divided these three into like separate, and so that into separate parentheses, and then we can calculate and sum, and then we can add and sum it up. So having that information in mind, let's go ahead and start try to solutionize our problem. So our solution would be like when we see a character like opening parenthesis, and then we are entering a new valid parenthesis cluster. So we append initialized value 0 to the stack. Now when we see something like this, like the colon, double colon, and the ending parenthesis character, then we should process currently open valid parenthesis cluster. So basically we will be doing a stack.pop, and if the valid parenthesis cluster is still valued 0, it is a valid empty parenthesis cluster, so the value is 1. Otherwise, we multiply inside value by 2, and we add the eventually we add the processed value to outer valid parenthesis cluster, which is stack minus 1. So we start writing the solution. Let us start writing the solution of this score of parentheses using JavaScript. So I will initialize the stack within, and then I will loop over to the input character. Okay, and then probably I will see if the character is the is the opening, not the closing, the opening parenthesis. Then in this if condition, then I will do a stack dot push 0. Else what I will do is, else I will initialize a variable called last, and I will do a pop operation, and I will have my score updated as twice the last which you defined above, or we have 1, and then probably will we will pass the score to the stack, which is basically, so we will increment the stack with this core, okay, and then eventually we will return the stack. Basically we'll be popping out the stack, okay, and so hopefully this solution might work, and let us run the code and see if our solution works fine. So we have an error here at line number 23. Oh, there is a should be a return. Okay. So if you see here, our solution is having a 75 milliseconds runtime, which is the solution is accepted, and this does have a O1 off space because we are only using one stack. We are not adding any functions, or we are not adding any more data structures here, and the time complexity should be. And for time complexity, we are not adding, we are having one for loop, and it should be a linear, so it should be like O(n) of time. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and do drop us a like, comment, and subscribe to keep us motivating, building more such videos in JavaScript. Thank you and enjoy your day. Stay safe.